And we're back. Let's just make sure everything's working as per normal. Come on, pop up channel. Pop up, pop up. Just want it to pop up so I can check. I'm sure everything's running fine as it is, but I just want to check. There we go. Is it all sounding good? There we go. Everything's lovely and hunky-dory. So how are we all? Cracking on through the season now. Although I like doing the commentaries for all the different leagues, the only downside of that is I can't follow the stories of what's going on in the season in this league. So I don't know how standings are. I'm guessing Peter Mister is doing well in this league, but as I'm not following just one particular league, I don't know. So there you go. Anyway, just before we kick off, I'm going to shamelessly, selflessly plug my Ride 4 MRC series, which is kicking off this Thursday. Well, it's not kicking off. We're having a get-together night to test for a Ride 4 MRC series, but we're kicking off this Thursday, which I will be streaming live as we do it, because there's no record function of the game in Ride. So 9 o'clock. Well, the races will start at 9 if anyone actually turns up. Hopefully they will. I'll probably be on a bit earlier than 9 o'clock, but I'll be streaming it from 9 o'clock on Thursday, as in tomorrow evening now. The Ride 4 stuff, if anyone's interested. Also, the Ride 4 series is a full lobby is 12 riders. We've got 8 at the moment, so we've still got space for 4 more. So if you have the game or are interested in getting the game, come along, watch what we're doing. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Bike racing is completely different dynamic to car racing, as you'll see hopefully on Thursday. Because it's not, if you get the braking slightly wrong in a car, you just drift a bit wide. If you get the braking slightly wrong in a bike, you're off in some cases. So as in, like, not off the track, off the bike, even if you're on the track still. It's also about the lean, getting the right lean of the bike in the right way. So hopefully it's some good times. But yeah, shamelessly plugging that for 9 o'clock this tomorrow evening now. But anyway, without further ado, here we are at Miyagi-O. How are we all, everyone? Looking forward to getting towards the end of this season. Oh, that's the other thing. The Ride 4 season is hopefully kicking off, as long as we get enough, when the MRC GTTCC season finishes. So the races will be on a Friday evening. That's when we're planning to get it going, as long as we have enough numbers. And I know Seamus has struggled for numbers in the Mazda thing. Hopefully we'll have enough in the Ride 4 thing to get that going. So anyway, onwards and upwards. So without further ado, here we are at Miyagi-O now, race 6 for the Pro Am 1 League. And we've got Ricky Bobby in a Subaru here in first place. DJ is in an Audi here in second. Sixpenny Guitar with the dentist stickers on the back. Man alive, that's painful on the eyes. Is here in third place. Ginge is here in fourth place in a, what's that? That's McGann. Ginge is here in fourth place in a Subaru. Stones is in his Corvette, back in fifth place. Dennis, a beloved leader, here is in sixth place. Bosanovic in the Lambo, back in seventh. Seamus in the V-Dub. Seamus, you're going to have to tell us what's on that back bumper. Is that like a Tiger? It is, isn't it? It's like some sort of Tiger. The thing in black, you got HKS, and then the black thing, Jackie, black thing, HKS. I'm assuming that Tiger, that's a lion emblem, but that's quite difficult to work out. And what is that an emblem of? Crazy, he's in a, Crazy, my mate. Pavel, he's in an Aston Martin, instantly my favourite for the race. Close second is Gold, because his top man is Alan. Do like Alan. But I'm sorry, Aston Martin's going to win every day for me, hopefully. I'm not sure about the colour scheme on that. It's a very 1970s brown. I know it's. I think it's meant to be bronze or something, maybe. I don't know. But that looks very 1970s. You're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Alan here is in the Honda in 10th place. Mart is in a Corvette. Oh, this was a Dodge up here, wasn't it? No, that's the Corvette as well. So Mart is in a Corvette here in 11th. Tired Flea in a Dilly. Aston, no, not Aston, one in a Jag. I do like the Jag, that looks good as well. But Dilly, Tired Flea, nice one. And Peter Mister back here, the class of the field for the couple of races I've been doing the commentaries for, is back here in his GTR in last place at the moment. So I no idea how this pans out. I've not checked it out at all. So we do the normal, go up to the front, watch from this point of view as we go backwards. Turn 1 at Miyagi is an eventful place to be because there's lots of different racing lines. I'm expecting people to go wide. Oh, superb start there from Ricky Bobby. He's in a Subaru though. The Subaru always gets a superb jump at the start. Nice little symbols on these. I've just noticed it on the new bonnet there, mate. Love you, mum and dad. That is an awesome. Hope you win, Ricky. Look at that. He's got a massive lead already. Let's go back to the rest of the field here. Dennis has got up to 2nd place now. He's jumped through the field. Oh, there's a bit of contact there with Sixpenny Guitar and someone went sideways. Let's just have a quick look back at that. That was Sixpenny Guitar. Where is he? He's up here in 2nd place at the moment. Trying to stay on track. Just about stays on track, but he's going to go wide here and go into the side of Stones, I believe. I think at turn 3. Oh, he's avoiding Bosanovic there. Oh, trying to get out of the way. Bosanovic gets far too deep into the corner. Oh, that was a bit tricky. Stones has managed to hold on to it though. And Dilly, here comes Tired Flea, cutting his way through the field like hot knife through butter at the moment. So Bosanovic's 5th. Penny's dropped. What's going on with Penny? Sixpenny Guitar, what's going on with Penny? What happened there? He has some sort of technical issue. He's had to drop all the way back. Mart in the Corvette in 12th. Where's Peter Mister? He's diving up. Oh, there was bumping and barging going on there. Crazy took the rear wheels of Steve Stones. Oh, Mart's got that wrong with this. Nearly takes something out. Let's go aboard with Crazy. Let's see if Crazy goes. He's on the inside. He's got these guys around him, and he turns around here. Oh, no, Stones drives in, take it back. That was more a case of Stones cut Pavel up. How dare he sully the paintwork of a beautiful Aston Martin, Stones. Crazy, you've got a free pass from me to gladly take Stones out for that. He scratched your car, I saw it. Not on board here with Crazy through this tricky S section. You want to put the power on earlier than you really need to, especially this corner here. You can drift so far wide and pick up penalties. As you can see from Crazy's point of view in the Aston Martin, looking at Peter Mister there, fighting with Stones. Stones has blocked Peter Mister there. But there's a whole gaggle of drivers here on board with Peter Mister, who's also got a battered front end on his GTR. Is going to be carving his way through the field now. The Audi is, I think someone's in an Audi. Oh, Dennis is in the lead. Oh my word, Dennis has got to lead. We're going to have to go back and have a look at this. Just a look at this. Peter Mister forces his way through past Stones. Stones is getting right roughed up in this lap. He's had a very bumpy lap, but we're going to have to go back and look at our leader. And I know you're not going to believe this, but I was thinking about having a drinking game today about how many times I'd have a shot of rum every time Dennis overtook someone. I'm glad I didn't now, because he got up. Where was he on the starting grid? He was about 5th or 6th. I was going to do it. I should have done it. I would have been absolutely paralytic. And there he goes. Because I can't take my drink at all. Oh, he's undercut Ricky Bobby there at the last corner. So Dennis is in the lead. Unbelievable stuff from Dennis. Oh, I'm so pleased I didn't do that. I would have been in bits. Seamus is now moving on board with Seamus. He's gone past. Yeah, he's got past Ricky Bobby as well. On board with the Irishman hunting down. Oh, look at those mountains in the background. Put a bit of snow on them and I'm off. I know it's fictional, but hey, I just look at mountains like that and think I want to go skiing. Anyway, on board with Seamus. who's doing everything but slow at the moment. This has turning into a great race. If you look at the map at the top right, all of the drivers are still there or thereabouts. No one's really fallen off. Although it's been bumping and barging, and Steve Stones has been roughed up quite a lot, although he did scratch the paintwork on a lovely Aston Martin. It's still there or thereabouts. But here we are on the board. Seamus is not really making much of Dennis at the moment. Back here with Ricky Bobby. Heady Heights of third place. He's got tired fleet. Dilly. I won't bore you too much, but Pittsburgh Steelers, my American football team, are currently wearing the Pittsburgh Steelers top as I do this. They have an audible, and where Ben Roethlisberger goes dilly for the count at the line of scrummage. I love it, absolutely love it, and I love Winston Churchill on the back as well. Flea, very patriotic me. Do like that. Dilly, 2 fingers up yours. Anyway, I shouldn't be admiring that. Besonovic is steady. Oh, looks like, yep, Dilly is going to get up to third place. Ricky Bobby's gone very defensive there. He's gone very defensive. He's let Tired Flea take the position. To be honest, broke very early, so he's let Flea get through. So here's Besonovic has now got Peter Mister, who's carved his way through the field up to 6. Nice tight line there from the GTR driver, but he gets it slightly wrong as he taps the back end of Besonovic. Ooh, the Pro 1 boys have been a bit touchy-feely this race. No social distancing going on the track. Maybe they're doing the social distancing off track, but they're certainly not doing it on, are they? It's all touchy-feely. Here I am, I'm making my way through. It's Gold now. He's still in the mid-pack at the moment. He's in 7th. There he is. There's Gold. Ginge is 8th. Crazy's hanging around there in that beautiful Aston Martin, which has got a scratch mark on it. Where's he gone? Where has Steve Stone's gone? He's all the way to the back. Missed that. Oh, Martin's taken a big chunk of grass there. The 2 Corvettes line astern at the back. What's happened to him? Let's have a quick look. I'll just flick back about 10 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, that's where he's got it wrong. So Stones, we went back 18. Stones at the exit of at the end of lap 1 gets it horribly wrong and smashes the wall. There we go. Damage to works. Oh, that's what happened. Right, so flick forward. Sorry about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we were back here. And yes, I did see Mark. He went very, very wide. Ooh, Stones gets that wrong as well. My word, Stones flashing his lights at Mark. Get out of the way. Stones definitely being the most touchy-feely of the lot of them today. Also, he needs a hug. I think next time you see Stones, give him a hug, everyone. He's definitely feeling a bit left out today. In the meantime, I've just noticed Seamus has got up past Dennis. Oh, Dennis is drifting wide there. So when did that happen? So this was the end of lap 2. We're going to start lap 3. Let's go aboard to Seamus. We were just about here, weren't we? So Seamus has caught up with Dennis. It's turn 1. It's a really, as I said before, it's a really weird turn, but Seamus gets a nice tidy line there. Gets a nice drive up the hill. Sirocco obviously got a little bit more grunt than the McGann. Going up the hill and clean, he takes a position. That was a fantastic move there from Seamus. Dennis is back down now to 2nd place. Still in the slipstream of... Oh, blimey, that's a bit close, isn't it? Is that the only internal view? It is, isn't it? Just ride on board Dennis. Want to have a quick bit of coffee? Oh, there we go. So Dennis's battery is 12.5. Oil pressure 6.6. God, you needed to know what information did, really, didn't you? Fuel pressure 3.5. Bored yet? Yep, so am I. So, go through this tricky chicane like set. I do like this. This would be great on the bikes in ride. That flip flop chicane there. Seamus gets it slightly wide. Puff of dust there from the Sirocco. Oh, the tyres squealing on this McGann as well, but Seamus has managed to hold. I think the Sirocco's got very good toe up the hill. But as you can see at the map at the top right, Seamus and Dennis have pulled away now from tyre fleas. There's a bit of a gap between first and second down to third, and there's a gap here between third and fourth. Peter Mister's got up through the field now. He's got past Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby's about to get mugged by Gold. Oh, Bosonovic takes an awful lot of curve there. Someone else has drifted very wide. Let's go back here. I thought it was Ginge. Yeah, I saw Ginge drifting very wide. DJ in the who's in the Audi. DJ's in the Audi. The Audi around this track, as we've seen from McDaddy in other leagues, is very, very tasty around this track. The Audi, especially coming up the hill around the back part of the circuit. Is Ginge making any impression on the brown Aston Martin? Actually, Pavel, you're going to lose marks for having a brown Aston Martin. Of all the colours you could have chosen, you've given it a brown one from 1970s. Look at that. At least it's still black inside, it's not beige. Oh, Crazy's looking up the inside here. Yeah, he's got past Ricky Bobby. So Crazy's now up to 7th place. Looking back, it looks like Ginger's also making a move on DJ, or is it DJ's making a move on Ginge? Just got on board with DJ. He's got it wrong. He's gone wide. Sixpenny Guitar's gone through to 10th. Stones and Mark's obviously dropped back as well. Missed Mark dropping back. He was up at 3rd place at one point. Oh, it's very, very well. He's really pushing it as Mark. Have to keep an eye on the lap times. I think Mark's got the speed to be going a lot faster than being in next to last position. And Ginge has now dropped all the way. But what's happened to Ginge? Oh, that's what happened to Ginge. Oh, he got punted as well for good measure. So here we are on Ginge in the Subaru. Round this corner, just hits the grass. Well, it didn't just hit the grass. It goes way off in the grass. The high-speed lawnmower gets shoved by Sixpenny Guitar, who damages the front of his McGann as well. The front is wrecked, which has just allowed DJ now to get past. Ginger's recovered in the background around Scalextric's hairpin. I forgot to mention that scale. I call that hairpin Scalextric's. Stones is now going to get up past Sixpenny Guitar. Wow, it's all kicking off around the back here. But let's go back up to the front where the leader now, who is Seamus. This is the part of the circuit where this hill here is where the Audi of DJ is very strong. And I'm guessing the Sirocco is also strong up this hill as well. Dennis is starting to lose touch with Seamus, and Pete's picked up a penalty that looked like it was probably back at the S-Bends, which has just allowed Tired Flea to catch right up on board with the Jag now. Left-hand drive Jag though, I'm surprised about that. Probably right-hand drive, but no, so stay on board here with Tired Flea. Gold is in the background, but it's too far away. See if the Jag versus the GTR down this main straight for this Mickey Mouse left-right section. Now GTR with its four-wheel drive pulling away now quite easily from the Jag. Kind of let's follow the line of Peter Mister. He's gone very wide at the beginning of the turn, cuts in there where Flea was a little bit more shallow. In the meantime, up here with Seamus now on lap 5, coming around to there's the villa in the background. If you saw it on the hill, it's with this section here. There's left and then right, and it comes up to what I call the Scalextric's hairpin. It's like the banked curved in the Scalextric's that we all used to play as kids a long time ago. Seamus did very well in Sirocco. I'm surprised. The Sirocco I always thought was a bit of a tyre shredder of a car. And you can see Seamus' front wheels there not just doing the fairing as well as Dennis's McGann's. But slowly but surely Peter Mister is catching up the field. We're going through it. I've just noticed the lap times. Wow, Peter Mister is absolutely putting on a show here. So here we go. Seamus has done a 2:06 almost dead as his fastest lap time. Dennis has done a 2:07.1 as his fastest lap. Peter Mister, oh, he's not as quick as I thought. He's done a 2:06. The reason I thought he was going quick is because I saw the last time I looked at the lap times, they were doing 2:11s, and I just saw Pete's doing a 2:06.7. So he's not. So Peter's not as quick as the Sirocco of Seamus in first place. See how that pans out. Ooh, Gold has caught up, but Gold's got past. Nice move there from Alan. And a slightly battered looking Honda, consistently there or thereabouts in every race is Alan. He's picked up about, I think the last commentaries have done, he's always been 3rd, 4th, 5th, something like that. And yet again, here we are with Alan in 4th place. Just needs a little extra something to get him up into the race wins or something like that. But if he's always there or thereabouts, it's always a slight mistake from someone, and he's going to be pouncing. Tidefully now has dropped back to 5th place. Oh, yeah, so looking at lap time, so Alan's there doing 2:06s as well, and Tidefully's best is a 2:08, so he's not actually got as much pace as I thought as Flea. Sonovich 2:07s, slightly quicker than Flea in front. Crazy 2:08s in the brown Aston Martin. Still, if you close your eyes, it still sounds nice. There we go. DJ in the Audi. Thought DJ was doing fairly well. 2:09s. Stones is doing 2:09. Mart is doing 2:11. Ginge is doing 2:11s. Ricky Bobby 2:10s. So he's actually a bit quicker than the guys in front. Sixpenny Guitar, he has retired. Looks like. I'm not sure what's going on here. He's pulled into this pits and retired from the race. So now coming up to about halfway through the race, you can see the field is properly strung out now. We've got Seamus in first place, coming around to the bottom hairpin to go up the hill. Very, very tidy there from Seamus, I have to say. Coming up the field. So what kind of gap has he got over Dennis? He's now got a 6-second lead over Dennis. Here's Dennis, but Dennis has got Peter Mister side by side going up the hill. Pretty sure the grunt of the GTR is going to get it, and he has. Yeah, there we go. Peter Mister's now into 2nd place. Nice driving there from Pete. He drove an Aston Martin last year, I do remember. So still have fond memories of Pete driving Aston Martins and doing very well in them. Nice and tidy in the last section. And he's starting to pull away from Dennis now. Dennis dropped back to 3rd. He's going to be dropping soon, I think, into the clutches of Alan in 4th position. So Alan hopefully is on target for a podium, unless as long as he can reel Dennis in. Coming to about halfway. Tidefully's holding off dilly. Bosonovic in 6th place, although the Lambo drivers are really close behind the Jag. Lambo does look nice, I have to say. Looks like a streamlined slug, doesn't it? I don't know, I've taught utter tripe sometimes, don't I? Anyway, so the streamlined slug is following the Jaguar. He's catching up to Sky Electric's hairpin. It's really close now. Let's go on board with him inside the Lambo. Oh, he's got one of those really fancy space station, space vehicle wheels, hasn't he? Look to this bit. See, I think the 4-wheel drive of the Lambo. Yeah, the 4-wheel drive of the Lambo might be an advantage to this section. I think Flea got that slightly wrong, to wide into the 2nd apex. Yep, and the Lambo's caught right up now. If he gets the power down to Bosonovic, oh, he's a bit too late. Got the power down a bit too late. See what crazy is. He's too far behind at the moment. A bit late on that apex as well, but the 4-wheel drive of the Lambo, what is it like against the Jag power going up the hill? Doesn't make much of an impression. All you can see is Winston sticking 2 fingers up into Bosonovic's face. Cuts a lot of curb there. You can do it that curb, you can't do it this one though. You cut too much on that one, you'll get a penalty. He's looking up the insides, thinking about it. Oh, Winston's right in his face with two fingers stuck it up in the air, but he's going to try and go around the outside. Probably not going to make it stick. Yeah, there's the Jag again as well. So Peter, Mr. Angold, and we're on board with all. They're all coming into the pits now. 15 minutes in. Staying with Beserker here. Still right behind. Let's have a look back. There's no one coming. Still right behind. Winston. What kind of tyres has he put on? He's put racing soft tyres on. Has Tidefleet got the same? Yep, Tidefleet has. So this is the closest battle at the moment. We'll keep an eye on this. Oh, I want to go away. I want to see what's going on up front. Seamus is in front. Dennis second. Peter's third. Gold is fourth. They've all spread out now. This is definitely the closest battle on the track. Again on board now with Beserker. Try not to flick too much. It's a Scalextric's hairpin. Still can't make too much of an impression. DJ's now up to 7th. Crazy's dropped back to 8th. I'm guessing that's due to the pit stops. Let's just check that. Yeah, DJ's not pitted just yet. But Crazy has. Crazy's got a big lead over Stones here in 9th place. Mart's back here in 10th. Ginger's in 11th. Ricky Bobby's back here in 12th. Two Subaru drivers at the back. And there's Sixpenny Guitar. So in the meantime, you can't really forget about him. He's cruising around out the front. He's not pitted yet, so how much of a gap has he got between him and Dennis? He's got 7.5 seconds. I don't think Dennis is pitted. Is Seamus going to be coming into the pits this lap, or is he going to stay out? Nope, he's coming in now. So we'll see where this puts him to Peter Mister, who's the first of the pit stops. Well, highest of the pit stops, I believe. Yep, Dennis is coming as well. I think Peter Mister, it says he's in first place. Has he gone through already? No, he hasn't. Where's Peter Mister? There's Peter Mister. So that's the gap between first and second. And where's Alan in third place? Oh, he's not going to quite catch. There's Dennis in third. So Alan's... I can't remember if Alan was in third place when he went into the pit stops or not now. But this is setting itself up for a right battle royale though. We've got 13 minutes to go. Seamus has been driving ever so well. Seems to be hooked up extremely well in the Sirocco at this circuit. Being hunted down by the league force that is Peter Mister in the GTR. The difference in the gap between the two of them is only 1.6 seconds. Is that gap gonna get bigger or shorter? And answers on the postcard, please. And I assume technically Dennis had dropped back to 4th. Is he pitted? Yeah, he's pitted. So I would have had to have another shot because Gold was passing, I thought, wasn't he? I would have had to have another shot, but I'm glad I didn't. Anyway, I've picked the race with Dennis is actually doing quite well. I was going to do that. So here we go, 12 minutes to go. It's all kind of stationary but kind of exciting at the same time. I'm not quite sure who's gaining on who, if anything. Can Alan catch up to Dennis, who gets out very wide there? Must have lost a bit of momentum. Honda's a good all-round car. It's not particularly fantastic in any one area. I drove the Honda myself a couple of seasons ago and found that it was a bit on the tyre shredding side. It seemed to run out of grip quicker than other people did, but it was a solid car in all areas. It looks like Alan is proving he's very more than capable with that Honda as well. I can see he's ever so slightly gaining. What's the distance between Dennis and Alan? It was, I think it just said 1.9, it's now down to 1.2 seconds. Beserker has got in front of Tidefleet, but he's got a penalty somehow along the way. So Beserker trying to scrub that penalty off. Oh no, he's not done it there. I wonder where he made that pass. Did Tidefleet make a mistake? sure. Stones is back here. DJ, where's Crazy? What's happened to Crazy? Crazy's dropped back to 10th. Must have had some sort of issue. We quickly just scan back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. Oh, here we go. Yep. So Crazy was in 7th in the Aston Martin. Just gets it horribly wrong on that apex. Drifts far too wide. Spins the Aston round. Don't you dare smash the car, mate. He's still got it in reverse. Trying to recover. Spins it round. Covers nicely. Getting up to speed off the track. Nice driving there from Pavel. And gets back on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're about here. Crazy's now back in 10th place. Mart, he's quite a long way off. And Crazy as well. Oh, sorry, Mart's in front of Crazy. There's Ginge on his own now. Ricky Bobby's retired into the pits. The battered looking Subaru as well. So there's 11 runners and riders left. So in the meantime, here we are, Seamus. He's actually starting to pull away from Peter Mister. That is good stuff. What's the gap now? It's 2.5. It was 1.6. Doesn't look like Peter Mister has got this circuit hooked up as well as Seamus has. Could Seamus be on for a win here and upset the bookies? You would put your money on someone like Peter Mister, even though he's driving from the back, and Peter gets it horribly wrong. Oh, disaster for the league leader. Gets it horribly wrong, smashes the car. He's far enough in front of Dennis. But even the guys and even the league leaders gets it wrong from time to time. Pete does every once in a while have his moments in the race, and there I think that's we've just seen it. He does sometimes crack under pressure, maybe trying a bit too hard to try and keep up with Seamus, and that could have thrown a race. Well, I mean, he was drifting the back a little bit anyway, but it could have thrown the race completely. As long as Seamus now, so the gap keeps his nerve. Let's have a quick look at the live time. His gaps. Yeah, it's down to 6 seconds. Pretty sure Seamus in this race must have been thinking, "Hey, what's happened there? He was right behind me. Now he's suddenly dropped back a good 4 seconds from where he was, and just coming back here." So Peter is now in 2nd. Dennis is in 3rd, but there's Alan in 4th. Alan's definitely closing up to that gap. That was 1.2, I think it was. That was 1. Same again, 1.3. So Alan's actually not making an impression on Dennis. I thought that was closer. Just if Alan could get about 50 feet in front, he'd start to pick up the toe from Dennis along the straights and read him in a little bit each lap. Just looking at the map here. Oh, there's another battle going on here. We've got Tired Flea still battling with Beserker-Boy. So Tired Flea's got back in front of Beserker-Boy. I've missed when that was. Let's have a quick look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh, that's why Beserker-Boy gets it wrong. So Beserker-Boy, but this track is not really. Didn't really think of it as much of a track to really harass the drivers, but they're all coming off. Oh, he smashes the front end of the aerodynamic slug and loses all momentum as he'll be on board with Tired Flea. He's going to get enough run into the first left here. Just look at Beserker-Boy there. There we go. So Beserker-Boy loses a position, and the aerodynamic slug. So is the Tired Flea going to start to pull away now. So in the meantime, yeah, we're back up here. We were back up here with gold, weren't we? I'll just skip it forward a little bit. There we go. So we're up here with gold. That looks closer to the 1.3 seconds to me. That looks down to about 1 second if you ask me. Oh, Alan's got it slightly. Oh, I thought he got it wrong there. I thought Dennis had got it slightly wide. So what's the time now? It was 1.3. It's down to 1.1. Dennis seems to get a better run out of the last corner. Oh, Alan's got very shallow there. but Dennis hasn't got the power on in that Megane. Alan's definitely catching up to the back end of that Megane. As you can see, he's definitely in the slipstream now. Right up close. Pressure's starting to tell on Dennis. Oh, there we go! Pressure's got to Dennis! Oh, for goodness sake, this game, stupid game. I want to go to Dennis! There we go. The game does that. Every time you want to go to someone, it just seems to be the one person it won't go to. So Dennis probably looking in his mirrors, realising that Alan was closing right behind. Touches the... Does he touch the white line or the grass? That spins the rear wheels up. Just the white line, that's all it took. Just avoids getting a tank slapper on. But that's all it took for Alan to pounce. So Alan's up to 3rd place. Now, there's Alan. He's also, did I see Alan? He's not too far away. Did I see Peter Mister? Just in that pit shot as well. Also, no, oh look, we're on board with Dennis. Dennis is caught right back up now. He's not letting Alan get away. It's not really a passing place here. Maybe at the hairpin at the bottom of the hill. If Dennis can stick to the back of that Honda like glue. The second part of the chicane. 5 minutes to go. The drivers are running out of time. Dennis wants that spot. He's going to have to be close here, but that's Hans just. This is the bit where Dennis needed to be close because you get undercutting that hairpin there. It's too far away. So what's the Megane like going up the hill? He's starting to lose track now, trying to lose the rear end of that Honda. Alan's steady but sure. Looks like he could get the podium, well deserved podium as well. As long as Dennis doesn't push too hard, just stay here, wait for Alan to make a mistake, which might not be coming anyway, because Alan doesn't seem to make. I've not seen Alan make a mistake. Have I just put the commentator's curse on Alan? I've noticed that Dennis seems to have a very good last sector. Alan doesn't, and Alan goes shallow here, or has gone shallow here. No, he's gone. Yeah, there he goes. He goes shallow there. Seems to drift in a bit early, which has just allowed Dennis to catch right back up. That's why I said that Dennis was going wide at that corner. Alan goes shallow, and that's the result. Dennis can get a nice run on Alan into turn 1. There was a bit of a weakness in Alan's game. Has Dennis got time to do anything about that? Have to keep an eye on that. So don't want to stick on that too much. In the meantime, can't really forget about Seamus, who's not put a foot wrong. He's now extended his lead to 7.3. I think Peter Mister is going to be settling for 2nd place with 3.5 minutes to go. So we go through the field. We've got Seamus out here in front over Peter Mister, who made that mistake and has not really managed to get it back. Oh, Dennis has dropped off the moment I went away. Something's happened here. What's happened here? So there was nose to tail. Dennis is, what's he going to do? He's trying to go around the outside of Scale Electrics. Slingshot up underneath. Oh, they both go wide and Dennis gets it in the kitty litter. Oh, that's all it took. That's all it took. Pushing really so hard. Just put the power on too early, which put him too wide into the kitty litter. Spins it up. Alan's got away. That's 3rd place, surely, with only 3 minutes to go. That's the difference between podium and not. Alan just was pushing to the edge himself, to be honest. So Alan's now got a bit more of a gap, a bit more breathing room between him and Dennis. There's Dennis. Dennis is in 4th position now. Time for this is the only battle left on the circuit really for 5th and 6th. These two have been at it all race. Tired fleet dilly with the aerodynamic slug all over the back of him. 2 minutes to go, 2.5 minutes to go. I'm looking at the rest of the map at the top right there. This is the only battle on the circuit still in the last stages of the race. And Beserker-Boy, oh, not sure what to make of that. Let's go back here. Beserker-Boy, Flea goes wide. Beserker-Boy cuts up underneath, but puts power on so much he just drives straight out into Tired Flea. got to think that's more Besonovic's fault. Yeah, and he gives the spot back up. If just eased off a little bit, he would have been side by side up to the apex of this turn here, and he still would have had the position. So go back to as you were. Nice driving there for Besonovic, and then giving the position back up. 2 minutes to go. 1 minute to go. We'll go back to the race leader because he deserves the praise for leading the race from pretty much start to finish. But for the next minute, we'll just keep an eye on what's going on here. Besonovic, dilly in front. Can Besonovic find a way through? Now we see what happened with Dennis and with his and Alan with the shallow line. Tired if he's taking the shallow line there. Besonovic is going to try and slingshot up underneath, but the rear end of that Jag's in his way, and he's not managed to take advantage of it. Oh, Flea gets it slightly wrong there. I think Besonovic was held up from Flea, and he wanted to put the power down a bit earlier. Just looking through the field. Oh, there's another battle brewing back here actually. Stones in his battered Corvette with DJ closely following behind. And then we've also got Mart. He's got a massive penalty with Crazy back here as well. So there's actually battles brewing right in the very back. I'm sure Mart's going to have to get a position up. But in the meantime, with 1 minute to go, we're going to have to go and have a quick look at what's going on up front. Oh, Seamus has got a penalty. Where did Seamus get a penalty from? Oh, that's where he went. He went off the circuit there. Picked up half a second penalty. But here we go with 1 minute to go. Now he's probably, this will probably, where is he on the circuit? Oh, he's coming down there. He's still got a fair distance to go for the start finish line. I'm not sure if he might make it round, but certainly the others behind him won't. So Seamus might manage to get a victory lap out of this. But he's driven ever so well as Seamus. Okay. Driven ever so well, Seamus. Apart from that bit there where he gets it horribly wrong again. Coming round for the last time, maybe. We've got 20 seconds to go. I think he's got enough of a lead. He doesn't have to worry about Peter Mister behind. Is he going to go around again? 13 seconds. He could wait at the line, perhaps. Nope, he's going to play it safe and just keep going. So, Seamus is going to start lap 15, but Peter Mister, is he going to join him as well? No, Peter Mister stops at the line. So Peter Mister got through the field and finishes in second place. Gold, aka Alan, is going to finish in third place. Gets a well-deserved podium, does Alan. Dennis drove oh so well to the beginning of the race, but just started to fall off. He's going to finish fourth. Besonovic has got in front of Tired Flea. What happened here? We need to have a look at this. So here's Tired Flea in the... Oh, sorry, this is on board with... Yeah, we're on board with Besonovic now. On the last lap. Oh, that is a cheeky place to try and make a move. It gives that position up. Like, it's a good job he did as well. That was a bit too cheeky there from Besonovic. Still got time. Because, yes, there we go. The pressure's finally told on Tired Flea. Tired Flea drifted wide. I'm pretty sure he drifted wide all by himself as well. Where's Tired Flea? Let's go and put... Sorry about the flick in. Here we go. What's Tired Flea? Just doesn't seem to turn in. Goes wide. Gets it horribly wrong. And there's Besonovic. Takes a position cleanly in the end. The aerodynamic slug coming round. So Besonovic is looking like he's going to finish fifth. Oh, I just seen someone else has gone wide. Let's go back. Let's go back. Something else just happened here. Let's go on board with Crazy. This is the last lap following these two behind. Crazy's hunting down Mart. And gets the Aston horribly wrong. Oh dear. Very, very wide. Trying really hard at the end of the race to catch up. It can't quite do it. So, we go back up here. So, finish it around here. Where are we on the second? Yeah, coming into the last couple of corners here. Here comes Besonovic. Eventful race for Besonovic. Was harassing Tired Flea for pretty much most of the race, and finally gets the place cleanly and keeps it out in front of the Jaguar driver. So Bosanovic finishes in 5th place with Tired Flea 6. Stones is going to hang on. Looks like he might hang on. Let's go on board with DJ. Yeah, he's too far ahead. Stones is going to hang on to 7th place. DJ finishes a respectable 8th. Crazy. He got ahead. Hang on, he got ahead of Mart. What happened there? Where's Mart? There's Mart. Oh, Mart had so much in penalties. He's had to drive very slowly to scrub it off, which just allowed Crazy to get back up to 10th. So Crazy comes around now, the last hairpin into the last corner. So Crazy will finish in 9th place. Mart will finish in 10th. Ginger's gonna valiantly kept it going on the track. He's going to finish in 11th place. Just trying to see where he is. Oh yeah, there he is. He's coming into the last couple of corners now. Is that Sixpenny Guitar? Yeah, he's Sixpenny Guitar is back on the road. He's going to finish last. Still Sixpenny Guitar gets it horribly wrong at the last corner. So there we go. Sixpenny Guitar is going to finish 12th. Ginger's going to finish in 10th. And so here we go on a parade lap. Comes the Irishman Seamus. Is this his maiden victory for the season? I'm not sure. I'm sure he'll let us know in the comments or on the MRC page. But it was a great drive from Seamus. Held off the challenge from Peter Mister. Made Peter Mister crash at that corner there to take the win at Miyagi for round 6 of the MRC GTTCC season 13. That's your lot, people. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.